Hey, good day, guys. Welcome once again to my maths class. Now, today we're going to look at the memory tips for sine, cosine, and tangent of special angles. When I mean special angles, I mean angle 30 degrees, angle 60 degrees, angle 90 degrees. All right. And we're going to look at for angle 45 degrees. All right, so let's start. Now for angle 30 degrees and 60 degrees. Now, the easiest way to go about this is this. So assuming we have an equilateral triangle. Now, an equilateral triangle, all the sides are equal. So we have 2, 2, 1. All right. We have 2, 2, 1. Okay. So now all the angles are equal. You know, it's an equilateral triangle. 60, 60 degrees, 60 degrees. So we'll divide this into equal parts. We have angle 90 here. All right. Now, sorry, this is 2. So this is 1, 1. It's an equilateral triangle. So now, how do we go about all this? We see 2 right angle triangles here. So let's bring out the first right angle triangle. Here is 2, and here is 1, and here is 60 degrees. This is 90. All right. Now, don't forget, now SOHCAHTOA in right angle triangles. Don't forget, whatever the angle is facing is called the opposite. Now, this angle is facing this place. So this is the hypotenuse, obviously, because it's the longest side. Then the last side is the adjacent. Don't forget that. Where the angle is facing is the opposite. The longest side is the hypotenuse, and the last part, the third part, is the adjacent. Now, by applying SOHCAHTOA, So means opposite over hypotenuse. Ka means adjacent over hypotenuse. Toa means opposite over adjacent. All right. Now, here in this right angle triangle, what we have the side hypotenuse side and the adjacent side, because this is the opposite side. So we have the hypotenuse side and the adjacent side. So let's look at what connects hypotenuse and adjacent together. Is there anything like that? Aha, ka. Hypotenuse and adjacent. So cos 60 is adjacent over hypotenuse. So what's adjacent? 1. And hypotenuse is 2. So that's 1 over 2. That's cos 60. All right. Now, don't forget, we have divided this angle into 2. All right. We have symmetrically now. So it means this side will be 30 and this side will be 30 into equal angles. That's what I meant by symmetrically. 30, 30. So this place will be 30 degrees. All right. So now, one more thing. We're going to need this side, this opposite side of this right angle triangle. And how do we get this side? By applying Pythagoras theorem, because it's a right angle triangle. So Pythagoras theorem, it says hypotenuse squared equals to opposite squared plus adjacent squared. So we have, what's the hypotenuse? 2 all squared equals to opposite unknown. All right, let's place it at x squared plus adjacent is 1 squared. So this is 4 equals to x squared plus 1. So x squared equals to 4 minus 1. So x squared equals to 3. So x equals to root 3. So this place is root 3. All right, now it makes it more interesting here. Now that we know that this place is root 3, we can also find what connects opposite and adjacent together. Opposite and adjacent, that's 2 tan. So tan 60, we are still considering this angle 60, don't forget. So tan 60 degrees is what's 2 opposite over adjacent. So opposite is root 3, adjacent is 1, so which is root 3. Don't forget though, these are key moments. Sorry, let me say that again. Tan is opposite over adjacent. So here tan 60 is opposite is root 3 and adjacent is 1. So that's why we have root 3 over 1. So it's root 3. So don't forget, let's circle this one too, because 60. All right. We need sine 62. Sine 60. We also need sine 60. Sine 60 is also, what's sine? Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Opposite over hypotenuse. So what's the opposite here? Root 3 over, what's the hypotenuse? 2. So sine 60 is root 3 over 2. So we are done for angle 60. Now let's go for angle 30 degrees. All right? Angle 30 degrees. We are still using our triangle. So this is it. All right? We're still using our triangle. All right? Right angle triangle. This is 60. And this is 30. And this is 2. This is 3. And this is 1. All right, now we are done with 60. Now we are considering 30 degrees. So now our opposite will now be this side, because this angle is facing this side. All right, this angle is facing this side because we are considering angle 30 now. So this is the opposite side because this angle is looking at this place. All right, so we are done with 60. So now 30. Now let's go. Cos 30 equals to, don't forget, cos is adjacent over hypotenuse. So adjacent, this is opposite, so this is adjacent. Adjacent is root 3, hypotenuse is 2. All right. What of sine 30? Sine 30 degrees. Sine 30 degrees is, sine is opposite over hypotenuse. What's the opposite of this 30 now? This is 1. All right. Hypotenuse is 2. 1 over 2. Then let's go to tan 30 degrees. Tan is opposite over adjacent. Opposite over adjacent. What's opposite here? 1. Adjacent is what? Root 3. So that is cos 30, sine 30, and tan 30. So now let's draw a table and connect all of them together. All right. So we have 30 degrees, 60 degrees. So we have sine, cos, and tan. So what is sine 30? 1 over 2. Sine 60, root 3 over 2. Cos 30, root 3 over 2. Cos 60 is 1 over 2. Cos 60 is 1 over 2. What is tan 30? 1 over root 3. What of tan 60? Root 3. You can see here, you can see that sine 60 and cos 30, they are the same. Sine 60 and cos 30, they are the same. So that's how to those are the tips for knowing special angles without your calculator. All right, guys, thank you so much for this class. Please watch out for my next video on angles 45 and 90 degrees and how to apply these memory tips for cosine, sine, and tangent of special angles. Thank you very much.